It's Miss Susanna from Go Bananas Dancing. Thanks for joining me for another movement story time. This is one I love to do every spring in my dance classes, and it has some characters in it that maybe you've heard of before. There's Little Nut Brown Hair and Big Nut Brown Hair. Do you know them? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Do you know what a hare is? Do you know what kind of animal that is? I'm going to give you a hint. Bum, ba-da, dun, da-da. Hello! What do you see? Right, a bunny rabbit. A hare looks a lot like a bunny rabbit, right? It's a kind of bunny rabbit, or I don't know exactly how you say that. But anyway, we are going to read a book about the characters from a story you may know called Guess How Much I Love You. But this one is called When I'm Big. It's by Sam McBratney, and it says it's best for ages 2 to 4. I think my 5 and 6-year-olds and older can enjoy this one too. Wait till you see the movement. Anybody can do the movement. Okay, so let's get back to my friend I have here. His name is Mr. Rabbit, and he's very soft. In my dance classes, I usually let my friends pat his back. He's very soft. We've been dancing together for a long time, Mr. Rabbit and Miss Susanna. Okay, so let's read our book, and then he'll be back for the dancing. All right, When I'm Big by Sam McBratney, illustrated by Anita Jerome. Okay, oh, that's so nice. Look at all those spring flowers. Maybe you noticed behind me today it's a rainy day in Virginia. You know what they say, April showers bring May flowers. Oh, also, you may know, April 22, a couple days ago, was Earth Day. We're going to talk a little bit more about that later. You may know Earth Day is a great time to remember how important it is to keep the outdoors clean so that people and animals and plants can thrive, right? Can be healthy. So that's one of the reasons I chose a story that takes place in the outdoors, and it's all about animals who live in nature. So again, it's called When I'm Big. And here are Little Nut Brown Hair and Big Nut Brown Hair. You can see those big ears. And it says Little Nut Brown Hair and Big Nut Brown Hair went hopping in the fresh spring air. Spring is when things start growing after winter. They saw a tiny acorn growing. Have you ever seen one of those? Someday it will be a tree, said Big Nut Brown Hair. A big, big tree? Oh, a mighty tree, said Big Nut Brown Hair. So, do you see? Here's the little tree that came from the acorn, and one day it'll grow into a big, mighty tree. Little Nut Brown Hair spotted a tadpole in a pool. It was a tiny tadpole, as wriggly as could be. So here's the water. Can you see the little tadpole? Just a little fella. Do you know what a tadpole turns into? Let's find out if you don't. It will grow up to be a frog, said Big Nut Brown Hair. Like that frog over there? Just the same as that one, said Big Nut Brown Hair. Look at those big, strong legs. Oh yeah, we're going to be jumping like frogs later. A hairy caterpillar slowly crossed the path in front of them in search of something green to eat. One day soon it will change into a what? Here's the little caterpillar. Can you see, just a little fella? And it's going to change into, you know, right, a butterfly. One day soon it will change into a butterfly, said Big Nut Brown Hair. With wings? Oh, lovely wings, said Big Nut Brown Hair. Oh, gonna have to do some flying, pretend to get out our wings. And then they found a bird's nest among the rushes. It was full of what? What do you see in the nest? Right, eggs. What does an egg turn into? Asked Little Nut Brown Hare. What's going to come out? Right, a bird. A big bird? Well, a grown-up bird, said Big Nut Brown Hare, right? Some things, even when they're grown up, are still small, right? Even some people. Birds, mice, all sorts of animals, right? And that's okay. Does nothing stay the same, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. That's tricky. So I have to say that fast. Little Nut Brown Hare, Little Nut Brown Hare, Little Nut Brown Hare, Little Nut Brown Hare. That's tricky. Does everything change? Then he began to laugh. What does a little brown hare like me turn into? What do you think, friends? What's he going to turn into? Big Nut Brown Hare began to think and think. Goodness me! Did he know the answer? Look at him thinking. Do you think he knows the answer? Let's see. Yes, he did! You'll be a big nut brown hare, like me. Aww. I love that story. It's such a good one for springtime. Okay, friends, time for us to do some moving. Here's Mr. Rabbit coming back. We're going to dance like the characters in the story. You know how I love to do that. We're going to start off like tadpoles and turn into what? What did tadpoles turn into? Right, frogs. So, we'll see what Mr. Rabbit is going to turn into. So speaking of Mr. Rabbit, I'm going to put on some music. I love to put on music for our movement story times when it's time to dance. And I like to find songs that are like our book. And here's a version of the song Mr. Rabbit by Paul Westerberg. It's awesome. This is a good one. You hear that? All right, friends. So, Mr. Rabbit, you see him? He'll hang out and watch us. Okay, so let's dance like our book, When I'm Big, by Sam McBratney. You know what we need to do first? That's right. Jump like a rabbit. Okay, so you may remember they found a little acorn on the ground. What does it grow into? Right, a tree. So first, be an acorn. Make yourself a little acorn. You're all curled up. And then you grow. Grow a little bit more. A little bit more. Spread your branches, reach up high. Oh, here's some wind blowing. You in the wind. Awesome. That reminds me of our tree yoga pose. Let's try it. Put one foot just below your knee. You can also go above your knee, but let's just do it below our knee. Bring your hands together. Grow, 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 grow. Awesome. Try the other side. Put your foot just under your knee. Ooh, this is a little trickier this side for me. You might notice that. Bring arms together. And if you can, grow, grow, grow your branches. You are a mighty tree, just like in our book. Awesome. Okay, what else did we see in our book? Oh, right. It's time for the tadpoles. So get on your tummy. Pretend you're in some water. Whoosh, jump on in and wriggle and wiggle like a tadpole. It looks a little bit like a fish, right? My song gives away what a tadpole turns into, right? A frog. Here we go. Ready? On the count of 3, let's jump up like frogs. 1, 2, 3, jump! Ribbit! 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 All right. Do you know what froggies like to eat? Yeah, flies. Let's try to catch some with our big froggy tongue. You can pretend you're on a lily pad. Ready? Wow, delicious. Try to catch those flies. Is your tummy full? All right, mine too. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's next. All right, our caterpillar turns into our butterfly. All right, get on your tummies again. Let's be a caterpillar, wriggle and wiggle. And time to get into your chrysalis or cocoon, all curled up. And then, whoop, whoop, whoop. You're a butterfly. Spread out your wings. Give them a test fly. Let's go fly. Fly, fly, fly. Fly, fly, fly. All right, and then come back down. Let's sit in our butterfly pose that we've done before, right? Keep your feet together, and now your legs. Our butterfly wings. We do this in yoga, ballet, taekwondo, gymnastics, soccer. It's a great stretch. And maybe you want to take a little nap after all that butterflying. Good night. Oh, wake up! We still have more dancing to do. I think it's time to pretend we're in a nest. It is. Okay, so go ahead and curl up in your egg. Nice and cozy in your nest. You're all curled up. You get a little bit bigger. Whoop! You get a little bit bigger. Whoop! You get a little bit bigger. And now you're way too big for that egg. What are we gonna do? Right, we gotta crack out, we gotta hatch. So first try with your bird beak. Crack! You did it. Try with your little wing. Crack! You did it. Try the other one. Crack! Yes. How about your little birdie foot? Crack! Crack! And go ahead and shake off all that eggshell. Woo! Let's go fly. What kind of bird are you? I'm gonna be a cardinal. Maybe a blue jay or a falcon. Hawk. Oh, if you're one of those big birds, you need your arms to be a big, big wing span. I'm looking to see how much time we have left. All right, we're doing good. All right, come and land. And that brings us to the end of our story. When little Nut Brown Hair was wondering what he would get to be. Right, big Nut Brown Hair. He's gonna grow